Right, good morning people, welcome back to the channel and another video. Today we are on Operation Clean Out the Grain Store. Comes to that time of year where cattle are being housed, straights are turning up for delivery, we need to put them indoors, and there's stuff in the way. Right, so here is the grain store. These oats have got to be shifted. There's a tiny bit of sugar beet left. We can just put that in a couple of 25 kilo bags there also. Basically, what is going to be in here, I think we've got 18 tons of sugar beet coming in bulk and 16 tons of wheat distillers. Whether it's going to fit in here or not, I don't know. But we're going to give it a go. So what I need is a load of bags. So here is one. Also, this thing turned up yesterday on a lorry for, I guess, some work that's going on somewhere, but that might be in the way. There's one bag, we'll get some more. I'm glad I picked some of these up now at Pierce's the other day because they're going to come in very handy. John's gone to get our little warehouse forklift, hopefully. I think I can hear it running. So he's going to bring that over, we'll bucket the oats into the bags on the forks, and then we'll have to find somewhere to put them. That is the plan. Lovely.
Don't let me stop this one.
Don't, eh?
Don't let me stop.
Don't let you stop it.
Because it won't stop.
That is going to be the process. Obviously we've got all that pile there to shift, so we'll turn the camera off and get that done. And where we're going to put them, I don't know. John's going fert spinning. No, we're just moving the fert spinners out of that bay, just to make a bit more room, a bit better use of the space. We've been having to go at tidying all these buildings up, so that side we've tidied a lot up. I tidied out these two bays here yesterday. And there's the old spinner. It's we haven't used it this year. Did think about putting it in the sale, but we didn't. Don't know what it's worth. Let us know in the comments what you think it's worth. If anybody wants it, make an offer. I don't know that we are going to sell it, but it's got a up-to-date test. It was tested the same time as the other one last year. Yeah, it's a Kverlen Geo spread. We have got a screen that comes with it as well, so you can do section control and yeah, well, basically section control. This is the family model of forklift. Comes with a terrier and a collie. Beauty. Oh, put the cover down in case the rain blows in. Right, we have been busy. This is now completely empty. We bagged up, I think we got 6 or 7 bags of oats. The last little bit we just mixed in with our creep. Goes through that thing and bag it up every day for the calves. Yeah, that's all empty now. We'll have to put a division of bales down the middle. We've got distillers grains coming tomorrow, hopefully, and sugar beet on Friday, so we'll have to sort of mix and match each side. But we have got another bay here empty now. We moved the 2 fert spinners that we can tip a lorry in, and then we will bucket it in, bucket at a time. Beautiful clean oats. I think with 4 bags that we had on the trailer the other day that we weighed, was 2.5 ton. Whatever that is divided by 4. We'll sweep all this out this afternoon so that when the lorry comes tomorrow it can tip in here, and we can just bucket it across, because they can't tip in that shed, which is really annoying. I've also just been and put on the dung grab here. It's our old grab. It's an Albert dung grab that went in the sale that we put a load of machinery in last week. That one's sold, so that's but you've got dust all over you. So that one's sold, so that's been picked up this afternoon, so just put that on ready for when whoever comes to pick it up, we can just hopefully dump it on their trailer. It's nice, we've been having a good old tidy up around here. Me and Phil went around all the stanchions yesterday where moss and grass and bits of rubbish grows and cleaned all them up. So done every stanchion. Did round the weight area, did round the fuel tanks, all in front of the workshop. Just had a good old tidy up. Right, I am doing some cleaning. I started brushing this out by hand with just a normal sweeping brush, then up over there against the wall. And then I thought, what am I doing? We have this thing, and does a much better job. So I went and got it. And you can see where I've brushed, where I haven't brushed. It's a hell of a job. You just got to sweep the edges off, give it enough room to work, and it does the rest for you. So clean up this bit here. Once I've cleaned up this bit, I'll probably flip around the yard and clean up some of the bits that are a bit dirty as well. And then we'll leave this now for today until some stuff turns up. We'll catch you up when more feed arrives, but I'll just put you on the wall so you can see how well this brush thing works. Now it doesn't do a completely perfect job, that bit was actually stuck to the floor. So I'll just come in and sweep the last little bit out by hand. There's a puddle in front of that door which is really annoying. There also seems to be water collecting here, which again is very annoying under a brand new shed roof. So why that is, I don't quite know, but we got most of the stuff. You can see where the lip goes off, it misses a bit. So it collects it all in the bucket for you. Just go and tip that out. And jobs are good. Right guys, it is not the next day, but it is the next day after that. And we've had 2 deliveries. So we got a big pile there of wheat distillers and a big pile of sugar beet. So I'm gonna do all the morning routine work that I normally do when I turn up. And then we'll get that shifted. We'll feed some of it first, then we'll shift it all into the shed. We've got to build a bit of a bunker with some bales. And yeah, we'll get it all in the shed nice and dry, under cover. Right, the time has come. Craig started moving some of this whilst I've been bedding up. There's still a whole heap of it to move. I had to pinch the hander to do the feeding. Wheat distillers. Cows are going to be getting half a kilo ahead of this a day. So for a 3-day mix we're doing over the weekend, that'll be 75 kilos for 50 animals. And then sugar beet, which is there, a kilo a day. We've also got some bags of like protected fats that we're going to put in the ration as well. I'm going to chuck this in the feed wagon and then we'll get to moving all this stuff into the grain store. Right, finished feeding. Everything's fed up for the morning. I've just increased our bale bunker here a bit. A little bit of straw in the feed went out. It's all barley straw, so nice one to eat. Put another bale on the top there, so we'll go up to the level of the store. Another bale on the front. And yeah, we've just got to start filling each side now. So that's the distiller's grain. That's the sugar beet. I can come in and tip it over here if I need to. A little bit. This thing's turned up for something. I don't know what it's to do with, but it's right in the way. And I don't know how to use it. So unfortunately that's where it's got to stay for the time being, but we'll put the time lapse on and we'll fill this up.
Do you lie awake at night? Are you afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare.
Found a man who knows how to drive it.
Hang on.
Oh, the steering's this end. Oh, look at this.
Why aren't you doing that?
Yes. Flat out, was he?
Yeah. Flat stick. Viewers enthralled yet?
Yes, I'm sure they'll have scissor lift action.
Well, here we go. It's like pulling a handbrake.
Ah, nuts. You're sort of getting wheel spin.
I suppose it would have helped, instead of me dicking about going over there, coming straight from there.
Straight into it. Right, we are all finished. Cleaned everything up, brushed it all up, nice and neat. You saw John moving that thing. Me and Craig jumped on shovels and brushes, brushed it all up into a pile, and left it all clean. And here it is in the store. So that is, I'm pretty sure it's 16 ton of sugar beet and 18 ton of distillers. This stuff weighs heavier just because it's like damp. And there's quite a lot of dusty stuff in it. Whereas sugar beet is, it's got molasses on it, so it's like coated. I think it's designed to run through like a feed bin. Yeah, that is filled up our store for the time being. We'll be using this more and more now as the cows come in for winter and get it in their diets. You get some little lumpy bits like this where you just tread on them and they break down. So yeah, hopefully that will make the cows grow and grow and grow. That's the plan anyway. But that will be it for today's video. Thank you as always for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, the best way to support the channel is to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Loads of links down in the description for Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all those other social media platforms we use. There's also merch links down there as well, and also a link to where I get the music for my drone shots if you want to check that out. Thank you guys for watching. See you on another video very soon. Cheerio.